Okay, Bandai, respectfully, I'm going to ask you, I need you to reveal a bit more. Be a bit more revealing. Because at this point, I'm getting blue balls with these reveals. Hey guys, welcome back to Phil Plays TCG. And today, we are going over the next batch of reveals that have been done over the last 2 weeks for the Dragon Ball Super card game Fusion World Blazing Aura, which you can see here will be released on May 10th. Now, I did a couple reveals about 2 weeks ago. I thought, given enough time, there's going to be plenty of more reveals we can go over later. And we have 16 cards to go over today. Now, I know some of these cards are going to be from a week ago, but they weren't officially revealed in English at the time that I made the previous video, so I thought I'd go ahead and do this. Now, I do want to preface this by saying that Bandai really needs to stop with this one card a day reveal, because we are running out of time before the set releases, and we have a lot more cards to go through by then. My brother actually put it very, very bluntly. He actually comments on every single one of the reveal posts and talks about how we have this many cards, this many days. And I'll put the post on screen here for you, and I'll just read it off. This was posted yesterday, 38 days until the release of the release, and 131 reveals left. To match when the reveals were done for set 1, there was just about 21 days remaining before the set came out. You'd have to start revealing 6 cards / alt arts starting today to make that same deadline. Now, of course, that was when they just revealed the Master Roshi card, which we'll get to later in the video. And that means we probably have about 7, they have to reveal 7 cards a day, starting now, in order to make that same deadline, because people want to be able to test these new cards out. Because by the time this set comes out, there's going to be regionals coming up, and people want to get their hands on this product and test it so they can find out what deck they want to play for those up-and-coming regionals. So, Bandai, for the love of God, start revealing more cards. This is starting to get a little weird. Sorry, rant done. Let's get into the cards now, shall we? We'll start off with yellow. And the first card is 1-drop 5k Bulma. It is an SR from the set. With ability Activate Battle, switch this card to rest mode. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then choose 1. Choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 4 or less, and switch it to rest mode. Or, if you have a rest mode battle card with a cost of 3 or more, draw 1 card. So, this is essentially a Self-Awakener with the ability to switch one of your opponent's battle cards to rest mode, or draw a card if you have a rest mode battle card with a cost of 3 or more. It's not bad. It's not going to be something you play early on to Self-Awaken, which is a little odd, because when you look at other Self-Awakeners, you can play them almost immediately and get value out of it. This one, not so much. You're better off playing this you could probably do this turn 2, and then you could swing into whatever card they played, which, yeah, you could do that and Self-Awaken, so I guess that's one option. Overall, solid card. Yellow has a lot of Self-Awakeners, but I feel like they're going to need a lot more Self-Awakeners that aren't Frieza Force related for when the new Vegeta deck comes out. Next up, we have, Blue Power Awakening. Funny enough, this is a yellow card. 2 cost, Activate Main with an Activate Battle as well. The Activate Main, choose it to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards with a cost of 6 or more and KO it. This card, oh my god, let me just read that one more time just to make sure I'm understanding. Choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards with a cost of 6 or more and KO it. So, 8-drop Broly, you're gone. 6-drop Double Strike Androids, you're gone. That's such a good ability. Yellow doesn't really have a whole lot of destruction in their deck, so this card single-handedly, yellow already was one of the few colors being able to stand up to green, but this card solidifies that power. Oh my god, that's such a good ability. And then the other one is Activate Battle. Choose your leader up to one of your battle cards that gets 25k power for the battle. So yellow essentially got its own version of Destructive Strength. Gigantic Meteor, not Destructive Strength. Gigantic Meteor. And so this card, specifically with the yellow Vegeta leader that we're getting, Vegeta restands 2 energy at the end of turn. Meaning as long as you have this card in your hand, you have such an amazing defensive ability. Oh, this card is so good. And the fact that it's an uncommon. The fact that it's an uncommon is ridiculous. This card is insane. I love it. I wish this would have gotten like a rare treatment because like the foil on it would have been really, really cool. Or if, oh god, even an SR foiling. I think Universe X mentioned that same thing. So shout out him. Great guy. Yeah, card's amazing. 10 out of 10. Super combo, basic stuff. I don't understand why they spent 4 days revealing 4 super combos, because they do the same thing. They're all 7 cost, 15k, 10k combo with an additional 10k defensively. The only reason you would want to make super combos different each set is if you make something unique about them. And sure, this one has the alien tag, but nothing in the game searches aliens, so it's kind of useless. I mean, you could play this, you could play the Chilai. I don't know. I just don't understand. They should start making super combos. I'm hoping in the future they'll make super combos that have different abilities, similar to Masters. Next, we have the Master Roshi. I'm a huge Roshi fan. 3 cost, 5k, 10k combo power, blocker. It's permanent. If this card is in rest mode, this card gets 20k power. So what that means is immediately when it defends, it goes from a 5k to a 25k body. The only problem I have with this card is the fact that because it is a 5k, it is easy to remove. Red will just blink at it and it will die. I mean, yeah, red's going to be the biggest problem with this card. 3 cost is a lot. I don't know. I think this should have been like a 2 cost. 3, I think, is a little much. Maybe if there's some way you can cheat this card out for free or maybe like cheaper. But for now, I don't like the stat line, and its ability is okay. They're always doing my boy Roshi dirty. Next, we'll start into the green reveals, and we have 3 cost Trunks Future, 20k power with 5k combo. On play, if you have 5 or more energy, which green's gonna happen, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your energy in rest mode. Another ramp card. Lovely. Gotta love to see that. Once per turn, auto. When your battle card with a cost of 5 or more is removed from the battle area by your opponent, this card gets 10,000 power until the end of your next turn. So, how I look at that is that because the way it's phrased, when a card is with a cost of 5 or more is removed from the battle area by your opponent's skill. So, it doesn't say by it doesn't say by skill. It just says if it's removed from the battle area by your opponent, meaning that's probably going to be KO'd, removed via skill, bottom decked, like anything. This card just gets a 10k boost. So essentially you're paying a 3 cost 30k body. And there's so many big cards in green that have a 5 cost or more that this card's easily going to be. I can see this being a green staple, honestly. The card is gas. It's awesome. There's more than likely going to be a future Gohan card revealed, which will go well with this, which my brother's very excited about. Huge future Gohan fan. Yeah, this card is really solid. And just another ramp card. It's like, did green need another ramp card? No, it didn't, but it's getting one. Next, this card is very interesting. What it reads, its effect is more interesting than the card itself, really, if that makes sense. 2 cost, 15k body with 10k power, so great stat line overall. It's permanent. This is the thing that is interesting. If you have a Cell battle card with a cost of 8 or more in your battle area, you can use and play this card from your hand without paying its cost. On play, add up to 1 extra from your drop to your hand. I think this card is really, really good. I know I just said like the card's more, its ability is more interesting than the card itself. I forgot that it can grab a card from the drop. So first off, it's permanent. It is just lets us know there will be a 8 cost Cell card revealed later in the set, which more than likely it's going to be one of the SRs. We already know, like, let's take the only other 8 cost card in the game right now, which is 8 cost Broly, and we know that card is absolutely insane, quite bannable if you ask me. But we're getting another 8 cost body. Oh, and the fact that this will allow you to play this 2-drop 15k for free is insane. And then on play, being able to add an extra from your drop to your hand. Let me think of all the cards you can grab from your drop to your hand. Instant Kamehameha, so a free 15k combo. You have Gigantic Meteor, a 25k boost. Those are really the two big ones right now. So this card being able to grab that and be played for free and has a good combo stat line at 10k. Oh, this card's solid. I'm really scared to see that 8 cost sell. 100%. Senzu Bean. First off, I hate the fact that this is not in blue because I'm so used to Senzu Bean being blue in this game, well, in Masters. This card, I think, is solid. It's not amazing, but I think it is a card that we are going to need to look out for in the future. It's a 2 cost, activate main, so tap 3, so you have to pay the 2, and then the 3 on top of it to use its activate main, add up to the top card of your deck to your life. So, life ramp. If you got really nothing to do on your turn, you got 5 energy to work with, just ramp a life. Solid stuff. Activate battle, choose your leader up to one of your battle cards and it gets 5k power for the turn. That ability is straight out of Masters. Instead of costing 1 though, it costs 2, which I mean in green, you gotta think you're playing with double the energy that everyone else is, so might as well cost 1 to green. So, I think this card's pretty good. It's not amazing. I did think it was a lot better when I first saw the reveal. I think this card is, like I said, it's dangerous. I think this will be something we look out for in the future. But for now, I think there's just better cards to let you ramp one, like the 6-drop Gohan. You got a 35k body for just 1 energy more. So this card's okay. It's got a neat ability. That 5k boost for the whole turn is real scary though. Super Combo 116. Basic super combo. The only thing special about it is that it does have the Android tag, so if you do grab an Android, if there's ever a card that's printed that lets you grab an Android card, this card will be searchable. That's basically it. Now let's do red. Red, we have Glimpse of a Hidden Arrogance. I really like this I really like how this is a screenshot from the anime. I wish they would do more cards like this. Activate battle, it's a cost 2. Choose your leader or up to one of your battle cards and it gets 25k power for the battle. Then, if you have a battle card with 3000 power or more, add up to 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less from your drop to your hand. Card is, I think, really good. Because, first off, for 2, you're getting a 25k boost, so it seems like a lot of colors are getting their own version of Gigantic Meteor. And then its ability, if you have a battle card with 3000 power or more, which you have cards like Super Saiyan Blue Goku 5-drop, and then the secret rare Ultra Instinct Goku. If you add, since you have that, you add 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less from your drop to your hand. 4 or less hits a lot of really good cards in red, including the secret rare Goku. So, which makes sense. This card is, showing he is an Ultra Instinct. So being able to grab the Ultra Instinct secret rare Goku is really good. I think this card's really good, really solid. I can see Universe 7 or Tournament of Power decks running this, absolutely. Next, red super combo. Now this one is interesting, it has 3 tags: Maiden Squadron, Universe 2, and Tournament of Power. If they release a card that says search for a Tournament of Power from your, in the top 5, yeah, this card's gonna be nutty. Any card that lets you search for a super combo is stupid in my opinion. I don't think there's really any other color in the game besides red that can search for their super combo, as far as I'm aware. Let me know in the comments if I'm forgetting something, but yeah, basic super combo though. Now this card, oh boy, this card made people talk for a day. 3 cost, 25k body, no combo power, which is fine. Permanent, your leader with Universe 7 and its special traits gets 5k power for the turn. So, all of them, Goku's and the Beerus, all get that 5k boost, which is nutty. Well, sorry, not Starter Coup. Sorry, Starter Coup. Other permanent. If your leader is awakened, this card can't be KO'd by the skills of your opponent's battle cards. So, 8-drop Broly's not touching this. Your double attack androids, not touching this. This card really is only going to be KO'able by bottom decking it or attacking into it. With the 25k stat line, that is really, really good though. Its ability to essentially give your leader a 5k boost, that's so good. Like, 25k leaders are already disgusting. Case in point, Broly. So the fact that this card is going to give your leader that boost, And this card is free playable off the SR Kefla that's already been revealed. Red is looking to be a very dangerous color next set. Like, it's already a really good color. It's, I mean, probably the third best color in the game out of the 4. But with these additions, like with the 17, with some other red cards they've shown off, like this looks scary. But probably more than likely, this card alone is the best red card revealed so far. And I'm scared if they've got anything better than that, because I think they've only revealed 2 red SRs. So I think we still have 1 more, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because there's Kefla, and then there's this. So I'm very excited, very scared. This card's nutty. And finally, I think for red, we have Heles. 4 cost, 25k body with 10k combo. On play, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with 3,000 power or more, and it gets minus 20,000 power for the turn. So, this is going to go great into cards like 8 cost Broly, Double Strike Android, Secret Rare Goku, Double Strike Blue Goku. Anything with a high stat line, this card is going to be great in order to take that down a notch. Now, 4 cost in red is a little much, I think. When you take like 4 cost, for example, let's take the Secret Rare for example, compared to this, I don't know. I know it's a Secret Rare, but like, let's take starter deck Gohan. I think this is a great late game card, but for red to spend 4 energy on this, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I don't think this card's gonna be played very much in like typical red. Maybe Beerus can have a slot for it, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm not entirely sold on this card yet, but it's okay. Next, we have blue. 1-drop Time Ring. Activate main, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and place them at the top or bottom of your deck in any order, then draw 1 card. Essentially, you're getting to look at the top 3, find one you want to draw, and then draw 1. I really like this card. I think this could be a good card, a good staple card in a couple different blue builds. I think blue might be heading towards a particular type of playstyle where they are like pre-planning their next couple turns. I talk about this in my How to Improve Blue video. If you haven't seen that yet, you should go check that out. That was a really fun video I got to do. And this card, I think, is really solid. Combine that with the Fuse Zamasu leader ability, which allows you to take the top card of your deck and put it into your life. With this, you're allowed essentially to plan what card goes into your life, which just lets you like draw it when you need to. I don't know. Like, I think this card's good. It's a 1-cost draw 1 at the very worst. And worst case scenario, if all 3 of the cards on the top of your deck are bad and you don't really want them, bottom deck them. You're still gonna draw. This card's really good, 100%. Next, we have the old Kai super combo. Once again, typical super combo. My only complaint is that technically in Dragon Ball lore, he is a fused character that he fused with an old witch with the Patara. So he technically should have the Patara keyword or tag down here. So he should be searchable off the Shin top 5 searcher, but he's not. And I think that's really stupid. I don't know if the developers didn't realize the lore around this guy, that he is a fused character, but he should have the Patara tag and he should be searchable. Because let's face it here, other cards, like, there are searchable super combos, but they're all in red as far as I'm aware. I don't understand why we couldn't get one, but maybe they'll change that in the future. Next, we have Fused Zamasu. I love this card. Straight up, I love this card. A 4-drop, 25k body with 5k combo. When attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1 card. When KO'd, play this card from your drop in rest mode, then you cannot play Fused Zamasu for the turn. I did make a comment on my previous video about this skill, and I need to correct myself. So, when the KO'd skill, when this card is placed in your drop in rest mode, sorry, when you play this card, if I can talk, when this card is KO'd, play this from your drop area in rest mode. Then you cannot play Zamasu Fused for the turn. Meaning, you can't just keep recycling this. It essentially will come back once, and then that's it. I thought maybe there was going to be some cards that were revealed that you could play on your opponent's turn that were Fused Zamasu, but that's not the case. Basically just means it can come back 1 time, so you essentially have to get rid of it twice per turn. Unless you have some ability to bottom deck it or minus it which, I mean, red can do that and blue can bottom deck it. But against green and yellow, I think this card is amazing. When attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in hand, draw one. This gets around the few Zamasu leaders' ability not being able to draw. So this, I think, is a solid blue card. Throw this in Goku Black. You have another 4-drop target that you can play from your hand. You can't use it. You can't bottom deck it though for your leader ability in Goku Black, which is totally fine because Fuse Zamasu and Zamasu are just different characters. I think this card is amazing. It's a great blue staple. I think Goku Black players are going to have a great day with this. It is also playable in Vegeta builds because of its 7 or fewer cards in hand, which Vegeta thrives off of. And I'm really excited to see what they're going to do, like reveal more for the Fuse Zamasu archetype. Overall, I think this card is fantastic. I think we have one card left, and that is the card that was revealed as of the film today, as of today, on the day of recording this video, which is the 3rd, this card is okay. It is a rare Goku Black 4-cost 30k body with 5k combo. Right off the bat, this has the exact same stat lines as the vanilla Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, but instead of 10k combo, it has 5k. The difference, though, is that this one has an ability, which is when attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in hand. Once again, they're really leaning into the 7 cost or fewer cards in hand. Choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 2 or less and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. If this card can be played any earlier, I think this ability is really neat. The problem is, you're never going to pay 4 for this card. You always want to pay 2 for it with the use of your leader ability. And late game, you're really not going to have many targets for this card. Like early on, you have the 1-drop Zamasu that for 1 energy, play it, bottom deck a 2 cost or less. No, sorry, a 1 cost or less. And that's for 1 energy. So paying 4 to bottom deck a 2 cost or less, as long as you have 7 or less cards in hand, I just think it's a little weak. I really wish it would have hit a 3 cost or less, but hitting a 2 cost and a 3 cost is such a huge difference in this game. I can understand why they didn't, but I think you're never going to play this card early. You're going to play it late game, and by that time, there's really not going to be any cards, any targets for this card. So I'm going to say this card's okay. Some people are already saying, yeah, we're going to swap it out for the skillless Goku, and I'm over here like, I don't think so. Because that 10k combo power is so good for the skillless that you can combo with it, put it in your discard, and you're just going to draw it again later on with your 6-cost Goku Black. So I think for now, this card is okay, unless people start running more low-to-the-ground cards. But already people don't really like to run low-to-the-ground cards, except for red, because they're easily removable. Now, this could be good into cases like Frieza and Ginyu and Cooler, well, yellow in general, where they play a lot of 2-cost cards. Yeah, I can see where this card could come in handy, but it's really only good against, well, now that I think about it, red and yellow do run low-to-the-ground cards, like for U7, so maybe this has a place against red and yellow, but against green and blue, not so much. I don't know. I still think the skillless is a little bit better, but let me know what you think in the comments. I think we are going to end it for today's video here. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. I really do appreciate it. We are on our grind now to 1,500 subs. We just hit our 1,400 mark. I am eternally grateful for all the support we've gotten. Thank you to our members. We've got 10 members so far. You guys are amazing. If you are interested in becoming a member, we start memberships only at $1 a month here. You get a lot of really cool benefits with it. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, all that typical YouTube stuff. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys.